Mic check. Check one, check two. All right, we're good. Hey guys, today we are going to be taking a look at the SHURE MV7, which is their USB offering that is modeled after, inspired by the legendary SM7B. Basically what we're going to do today is really, I don't want to call it an audio test. What we're going to do is just I'm going to talk through it and give you an idea. It's a demonstration what it sounds like, because that's what I was looking for when I was trying to decide if I was going to bomb $250 on this bad boy. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to run some audio through it. I'm going to explain the setting I'm in as we go through different situations here to give you contrast for your ears to hear the difference. Okay, so first and foremost, what you've been listening to up to this point was through my Movo Edge lapel mic. This is onboard iPhone audio through the microphone that's onboard the iPhone. But let's kill two birds with one stone, so we're putting some comparisons out here. You can hear the difference between these things. Number one, if you look back here, you can see you do have the more traditional XLR outputs that are also available on here, in addition to your USB interface compatibility. Something else to notice is you can add your headset, your monitoring headphones right into the microphone, which is pretty great. Especially if you're doing like me and you're doing everything through an iPad. It's one less USB cable that has to go into a USB hub. Yeah, so anyway, you've got an idea now of onboard iPhone microphone sound. All right, so now we're talking directly into the SHURE MV7. So you heard lapel mic, onboard iPhone, and now the MV7 through no audio driver, no interface whatsoever. This is plugged straight into my camera, which is my iPhone. Pretty sure you're going to see a very significant audio increase. This is a very cool microphone, but this right here, these lights that you see are basically a touchpad. Very cool, but I don't particularly care for it because it's really finicky, and if you handle the microphone, you're going to get a lot of noise. The mute button's on here in a way that's really hard to access. If it sounds like I'm just talking, it's because I'm trying to give you something to compare all this against. All three of these things that you've heard so far, from the lapel mic at the beginning to the iPhone audio and now to the MV7, have been in this setting, which is a hotel suite, which I'm in because I'm working right now out of town. And I think that's a really great test scenario. And what we're going to do real quick is I'm going to crank the fridge up. I'm going to crank the AC on, and I'm going to crank the bathroom vent up and everything in here that I can turn on, and tell you more about why I think this is a great test environment for this particular microphone with all that noise going in the background. Okay, now everything is on. Central air, refrigerator, which is in the same room with me, is cranked all the way up and turning, and the bathroom vent, which is just around the corner, is also running. And the reason I say this is a really good test environment is, most of us can't afford a lot of studio time. I've been in a studio and they're really cool, but it's not feasible, especially if you're trying to start a podcast, if you're trying to just do regular recording at home. And SHURE touts this microphone as having voice isolating technology, that it's supposed to aid in blocking out all of this external noise and focusing in on your voice. It says actually laser focused, and I quote. So this is a really good test setting. If you're going to be recording a podcast, you're going to be doing it from your bedroom or from an office in your house. This is a good approximation of that. I've got a lot of hard surfaces. I do have some drapes over here. Got a little carpet on the floor, but I have a lot of noise going on outside. I have a lot of noise going on inside the house. You could take into account your refrigerator is going to be running. A lot of things are going to come on and off unless you turn them off. It's a lot harder to control the sound in your house. You have to put a lot of thought into it. And that's what this microphone is supposed to be specifically designed for. In addition to having the USB interface, it's supposed to be specifically designed to laser focus on your voice and help block out a lot of the background crap. Now, I don't think any microphone can do that, but we'll see how good it can do it. Matter of fact, I'm going to just like not talk for a second and let's do some ambient tone here and let's just listen to what's going on in the room and see how loud it is. Now, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to unplug it and we'll do a little bit more ambient sound just through the iPhone. Well, it is just about time to wrap this video up. And to do that, we're going to do it with the best possible quality audio we can. I've gone through and I've turned off all the appliances that I have control over in this hotel suite. And yeah, I've been going back and I've been listening to the playback as we've gone through this, and I know what I'm hearing, but why tell you what I hear? You already heard it yourselves, and what really matters is what you hear, because it's not my money that you're going to spend on this microphone for your studio. So I hope that to that end, this video has helped you and aided you in your decision-making process, because $250 is not anything to sneeze at by any means. And yeah, I hope that this served a purpose for you guys. And I need to point out real quick, I want to get this over with fast. There are 2 apps that Shure recommends to get the best possible experience out of this microphone. And I'm just going to tell you right now, they're utter garbage. They're crap. I cannot believe that they're even in the App Store. I could get no use out of them whatsoever, and they sucked, and they have horrid reviews in the App Store. And the point is clearly you don't need them, because I'm not using them right now. I plugged it into GarageBand earlier. You can do Audacity. You can interface with anything. You don't have to have the apps in. As a matter of fact, right now, this microphone is got the gain cranked up on the mic, wired into the camera, which happens to be my phone. That's how this is set up right now, and exactly what you are hearing. The quality you hear right now is microphone to my iPhone. So for whatever that tells you about this thing, I hope that it's useful. And if it is, I would really appreciate it if you guys would like and subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel grow, helps us get in front of more eyes, and helps us produce more content, which is the ultimate goal here, is to keep wasting my time having fun making videos for you guys. You guys can find me on Instagram and at Twitter as well, which is the same exact as Instagram at Wayward Son 119. Facebook, we're everywhere, but the best way to do it all is go to waywardstories.com. The best way to do it all, waywardstories.com. You can get links to anything and everything that I've got going on and am doing. It's the easiest way to keep up with everything. I appreciate you guys watching the video, and we will catch you in the next one.
We here at Studio 119 would like to remind all of you out there listening, wherever you might be, that though the hill might be steep and the trail be rocky, the mountaintop awaits. Carry on.